guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 24 franchise winning challenge. So we have our next Western Conference team, and it's going to be the Nashville Predators. So before we get into the gameplay, make sure to like and subscribe and join the content. Comment out most videos over socials, playlist, second channel, main channel down in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. So we have 4 seasons to try to win a Stanley Cup. That is the goal. Injuries, morale, all that fun stuff's on the only thing that I turned off were those morale meetings. Not that you would see those anyway, but just letting you guys know that those are off because they are annoying. So, all the other rules are down in the description, such as the fact that it's not meant to be realistic, and if we mispronounce some names, we mispronounce some names. So, with that all being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so this will be the last time you guys see the roster like this. We usually show the lines, but yeah, we got Roman, obviously our top guy. Josie, so we got Forsberg, Ryan O'Reilly, who they picked up, Tyson Barrie, we got McDonough, Dante Fabro, Thomas Novak, we got Lu Shen, Gustav Nyquist, Glass, we've got Philip Tomasino, Carrier, we've got Jeremy on the team, Lawson, Lozon, and then we got Jakob Trenin, we've got Juuso on the team, Sissons, Foodie, Sherwood, Evangelista, Cole Smith, and Samuel Fajemo. Of course, we've got our boys the goalie positions. So we'll take a look at the goalies here. We've got Saros, top guy, and then Lankinen is our backup goalie. Let's take a look at the lines. Of course, coach, we're going to let him edit those lines because he's the coach, and that is what the coach does. So let's take a look and see what we got. Obviously, we're going to edit these lines because I'm not a big fan of what we've got going on over here. I'm sure we can kind of improve it in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not. Maybe this is the best that it's going to be because this team is not good. Yeah, these offensive lines, not too great. Defensively, we're a little bit better, but yeah, the chem is just not very good whatsoever. I mean, we could do something like that. Yeah, it's not the best chem. Yeah, no, I mean, our plus, we could do something like that. That might work. We'll go with that. I guess that's fine. Just that we don't have, like, absolutely abysmal chemistry on that defensive line. I think we're going to try to find some more forwards for this team before we start simulating. So let's see if we can try to get some extra winger power for the squad. Mike Amadia went a 7th round pick from the Vegas Golden Knights, a 4th, 3rd. McKeown and Jankowski, they will accept that. So we had an extra 7th rounder, trade a couple, 4th and 3rd, future 3rd rounder. But we do get a better forward. That's trade number 1. I think I might try to acquire maybe another forward or 2. So let me see if there's anything else out there in the market. We do have a lot of picks, as you could see, so we'll use them to our advantage. I'm going to see if I can get this deal done here with the Islanders to get Palmieri. We're trading with a 2nd round pick, Gross and Gravel. We get a 6th rounder as well this season. They will accept that. So just another forward to help us out as Kyle Palmieri could play both left and right winger spot. So I think that's going to be about it for moves for now. I think we're just going to simulate to around the mid-season point, and we'll see how this team performs. I'm not expecting us to be too great, but you never know. Maybe the game will surprise us. So I'll see you guys right around this point of the season. All right, so shout out to EA's Piss Poor Sim Engine. We got off to a great start, and then EA was like, yep, nope, not good enough. So let's just start making you guys lose. So yeah, we're 22, 27, and 2. So obviously not very good. But I wasn't expecting us to be good this season, but I figured I'd point it out. Forsberg, 46 points right now. Let's take a look at the team, see how we're doing. We've also had some injuries here and there, so it doesn't really help us out. Some guys in our lineup. 44 from Josie. Nyquist 38, 32 from Ryan O'Reilly. Tommy Novak with 30 points. 29 from Palmieri. 21 from Tomasino. Class of 2019 from Juuso. Okay, you got your assist leaders here. Josie, going to get 36. He's scratched now. 30 from Forsberg. Nyquist 24-19 from O'Reilly. Palmieri. Goal scorers, top is Novak. 16 from Forsberg. If we look at the power play points, we got 11 here from Nyquist, 9 from Josie, 9 from Novak. Okay, not too bad. Your hits leaders, 101 from Ryan O'Reilly, 90 from Forsberg, 79 from Shen, Palmieri 73, Block shot 68 from Josie. Shenwood 64, 63 from McDonough, 58 from Fabro, 49 from Jeremy. Bar with 27 or 47 rather giveaways, and then your takeaway leaders right to Fekkia, Ryan O'Reilly with 82. It's pretty insane. Now the goalies this season have not been that great. Saros has been pretty bad. Lankinen's been even worse, and then we have Askarov coming up here because of a scratch. Now if we look at the team stats here in terms of the entire league, we're obviously going to be near the bottom and everything. Goals for per game, not scoring a lot, I would assume. Nashville is scoring at a clip of 2.96. And then we're giving up 3.7 goals against, which is not very good either. So I think we might just rock out the rest of the way with this team that we have currently. I think we'll just try to make some moves in the offseason to improve the team. So I think that's just kind of the plan. It's just to lose as many games as possible and try to get a good pick. And then, the next few seasons we'll build out the squad. All right, so we ended up 37, 43, and 2. Pretty bad season. 76 points in total. So we'll have a good pick. But we're obviously going to try to trade to get a number 1 overall pick. So that way, well, obviously we can have a good pick and then get ourselves a franchise guy potentially. So Forsberg, 75 points, lead the team. Josie with 71, 55 from Ryan O'Reilly. Nyquist with 54, 49 from Palmieri. Novak with 48. In terms of assists, most assists on the team, Josie with 58, 49 from Forsberg, Nyquist with 34, 33 from Ryan O'Reilly, 29 from Kyle, 22 from Cody Glass, 22 from Phillip. Novak, 27 goals lead the team, 26 from Forsberg, 22 from Ryan O'Reilly, 20 from Nyquist and Palmieri, a piece. We have how many guys in terms of double play power points, double figures? 5 guys. Just like the burger joint. And then in terms of hits, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the triple digits. 2 guys that were at least 1 away, 1 guy 3 away. Sissons there. Block shots, most on the team going to Roman. And then we've got 110 from Luke. Giveaways, he's got 109. And then takeaways there, 102 from Ryan O'Reilly. How are the goalies this season? As you can see, not that great. Saros, not that great of a season. Askarov was okay, 2.93, and then Lankinen was absolutely abysmal. All right, so we look at the team stats here and see what we got going on. It's obviously not too great. So we look at the entire league. Got ourselves goals for per game. We're going to be near the bottom, I would assume, and that is exactly where we are. Bottom 5, 2.87, not going to cut it. And, of course, goals against 3.49, also not going to cut it. Second worst in the league, only behind the San Jose Sharks. So, yeah, obviously a bad season, but we do have 3 more seasons to go. So let's see how this team will do in the offseason. We'll take a look at who wins the Stanley Cup and then just go on to the offseason, look at the awards, and try to make this team better going forward. So the Toronto Maple Leafs ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Let's take a look here at the awards before we go on to the rest of the offseason. Don't think we'll have any Predators here, but you never know. Sometimes they throw out a random award to us, but you can see the rest of the awards here for the team in terms of individual awards. We're going to see a lot of Maple Leafs here, which makes sense. We do have Ryan O'Reilly, Frank J. Selke Trophy. Forward, best excels in the defensive aspects of the game, which makes sense. And then that is all she wrote. So let's head on to the off. So in terms of draft lottery, we're going to be at the 6th pick. Not too bad. All right, so heading on to the draft here. So I'm going to take a look here at the draft class. Do we have anything juicy? No, it's not a good draft class. So we're just going to sit into our own pick and see who's out there. And I think we just make a selection because, yeah, the draft class isn't very good at all. But we'll make our pick. Actually, I might trade it, honestly. I mean, we could go with like a Clark Caswell if we really wanted to. I mean, Jinla, it's just like, it's not great. I think we try to trade it. Let me see what's out there. Let me see if I could maybe potentially trade. I'm gonna call a timeout. I'm gonna look for trades. I mean, I'm not opposed to getting JT Miller in a 4th round pick for our for our 6th pick. I actually think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get JT Miller. We'll get a 4th rounder as well. I think that will make our team better. So JT Miller, welcome to the squad. He's a quality player. He's gonna certainly help out our team going forward. So yeah, let's just sim the rest of the draft since it doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with getting JT Miller for the squad. We got a lot of picks, a lot of guys in the system, so that's cool. So the re-sign phase, I mean, a little bit of money, but nothing too crazy. I mean, I'll offer Novak a contract if he wants to stay on the team. Throw him a 3-year deal, $5.35 million. Tyson Barr, he doesn't want to re-sign, so maybe we'll offer him a contract if he wants to stay. Great, if not, and we'll just end up losing him. We'll give him 5.65 if he wants to stay, and we'll qualify the rest of these guys and then kind of just go on from there. All right, so Barry rejects a contract offer, which makes sense. Carrier is rejecting. Sherwood's rejecting. Novak is rejecting. Cole Smith re-signed. Karen rejecting. Gurinov re-signed. And we signed a few of these young guys here. So, okay, Foodie's going to stay on the team as well. So, yeah, we're just going to get a lot of guys back. I mean, some guys are going to end up testing, which I guess is fine. We'll see what ends up happening. I don't know how much money we actually have. We're probably not going to have a lot. So, hopefully a couple of restricted guys will probably just end up looking to get back. And that'll be pretty much about it since there's really not a lot of money to go around. Start the second season. I'm going to show you guys the team. We didn't really make many moves for the most part. Brought back a decent amount of our guys. That was mainly the focus. But I feel like our top line's pretty solid. Obviously, we traded for JT Miller. You saw that. Second line's decent. I edited this a little bit so we have Chem. So we get Nyquist going on the third line. And our bottom line's a little bit weak, but you know we'll see what ends up happening. Fabro, and Radish we picked up on waivers last season. Lozon, McDonough, and yeah, Roman Joseph's up to a friggin' 95 overall, which is pretty insane. And then goalies, we still have Saros, and we still have Askarov, who's up to an 84. Lankinen, I let him walk, so hopefully Askarov could be pretty good. So, I mean, in terms of trades and moves, I think we're just going to keep the team stand pat. I think maybe at the midseason point we could look to make a trade or something. But for now, let's just see how this squad does. Again, we have our first-round pick as well as a Lightning first-round pick. I'm hoping we can maybe do something with those picks. Also, if the draft class is better, that's going to be super helpful as well. So we're just going to simulate a bit, see what happens, and if there's anything that pops up that's super important, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, we'll probably just see you guys right around this point in the season. All right, so we're preparing to tank. I mean, this team is playing absolutely atrocious right now. 14-29-5. Embarrassing indeed. So, horrible season. Another lost cause. Of course, you know, having JT Miller being hurt doesn't help. A lot of guys hurt. Forsberg, 37 points, 32 from Josie, 25 from Miller, who's going to be injured for a while now, but not that it really matters. Palmieri, O'Reilly, Gurinov leading the way in points. In terms of assists, you've got 22 from Forsberg, Josie with 21, 17 from JT Miller, Cody Glass 15, 13 from Ryan O'Reilly, 13 from Nyquist, Evangelista with 13, 13 from Robert Palmieri. A lot of guys with 13. Goal scoring, you have 4 guys in double figures. You guys can see there the leaders. Power play points, nobody over 7. Ryan O'Reilly leading the way. You got your hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. So yeah, there it is. Hits, you can see Riley Miller and Palmieri leading the way. Block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Boom, boom, boom. 70 from Roman. And that is all she wrote. So let's look at the goalies. Obviously, this team, like I said, is doing absolutely abysmal. Saros, absolutely terrible. And Askarov is doing okay, but as a backup, I need your record to be better. But yeah, I mean, Saros has been absolutely abysmal. One of the worst goalies in the league. We're definitely one of the worst scoring teams, probably the worst, if I'm being quite honest. And we are the bottom of the bottom. Bottom of the barrel. And then 3.69 goals against. Yeah, so we're absolutely terrible. We're going to try to get more picks. Hopefully we can. We're going to see who we can acquire because, yeah, quite frankly, this team is not good whatsoever. So hopefully in our last 2 seasons we can somehow turn this around. But we're going to need picks. We need way more picks. I mean, either picks or players. I think I'm going to try to get Folk from the Blues. Shen, Lozon, Del Gaizo, second and third round pick. I think that's going to go through, and it does. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to try to see if I can get a first round pick from the Devils, Nyquist, 2 fourths and a fifth. And we can also get Bastion. Just again, Nyquist, salary dump, which get a first rounder. The Devils don't want to do that. I'll throw in another pick. And I think they will. I just want to get there first so that we have another first rounder. I don't want to throw in like anything super duper good. Let me give them a 6th rounder in 2026. And they will accept that. So Nathan Bash, welcome to the squad. Not that it's going to be super helpful for us because, again, we're trying to lose and make sure we have a top pick. But at least we have another first rounder, which is good. More first rounders, the better. All right, so we were absolutely abysmal. 58 points, 25, 49, and 8. We were the worst team by far in the NHL. Well, not by far, but by 9 points. We were terrible. Yeah, not even a single guy with over 60 points. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. Yeah, Riley with 49, 48 from Josie. JT Mill with 45, 41 from Greenov. Just not very good whatsoever season. 37 from Roman in terms of assists. Forsberg with 30, 29 from JT, 28 from Ryan O'Reilly. Justin Falk with 27, 26 from Cody Glass, 26 from Fabro. Greenov with 24, 22 from Palmieri. You got your goal scorers. Forsberg with 29, 21 from Ryan O'Reilly. 39 from 17, 16 apiece between Sisson and Miller. Power play points. You've got 1, 2, 3 guys in double figures. Then we got your hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways, hits. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys with at least 100 hits. Your block shot leaders, Roman, Folk, Fabro, McDonough, and then your giveaways and takeaways there from the guys. 119 from Ryan O'Reilly. Now the goalies, again, Juuso was absolutely abysmal, or Juuse Saros was absolutely abysmal, and Askarov not very good either. So we were terrible. I mean, put it simply, we were absolutely terrible. There's really not much you can say about that. So let's take a look at the entire league. Of course, we're going to be near the bottom in scoring. Goals for per game. I imagine we were the worst in the league. Yep. And we allowed the most. Yep. We actually didn't. I thought we did. Second most. Only to the Ottawa Senators. Interesting. Interesting indeed. All right. Cool. Not that it matters. I mean, we're absolutely terrible. Well, he ends up winning the Stanley Cup. We got to go on to the offseason. Hopefully, there's a franchise talent that we could draft. That is the goal. So I'll see you guys, at the end of the season. Look at the awards and then go on to the offseason. So the Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup. So I'm trying to see the awards here. Thank you very much, EA, for finally listening to me. That's not what I wanted. Let's go right one more. Okay, or 2 more. So Hurricanes, Devils, Kings, and Hurricanes. You got your individual awards there. I don't think we're going to see any Predators on here unless we maybe see an O'Reilly sighting. We don't. All right, cool. Let's go on to the offseason. Hopefully have the number 1 overall pick, and hopefully the number 1 overall pick is a franchise talent. The number 1 overall pick, and we don't have any other ones. The Lightning and the Devils are obviously really good, so we don't have lottery picks there, but that's fine. We still have first rounders. Maybe it's a good draft class. We can get a couple good players. I mean, that's an option. So we'll see what happens, and we're going to go on to the draft. Hopefully, like I said, there's franchise talent out there. That's the goal. We're going to look, moment of truth. If not, they're very disappointing season, I guess. Let's see. Franchise talent? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, cool. 2 firsts and 3 seconds. Pick 21, pick 28, and 3 second-round picks to the Capitals. We're going to also have pick number 2 here. So we have the top 2 picks in the draft now. So I'm just going to select both of the top guys. We'll take Lee Decker, Rocky, and 83 overall. That's pretty solid. Okay, he's not a franchise talent, but he's an 83 overall, so that's going to be super helpful. I'll go with Vaclav Prusek as well. We'll grab him, and he is going to be in a 77 overall, so dipped a little bit. Okay, probably shouldn't trade for pick number 2, but it's fine. It's fine. Resign phase. We'll have a little bit of money to play around with. Of course, we're going to qualify Glass. Fabro, I mean, he doesn't want to resign, but I'll offer him a contract in case he changes his mind. We'll go with $6.3 million to him if he wants to stay. If not, let him walk. It's fine. Or, we can always get him back in free agency. Of course, we're going to offer Lidecker. Greenov wants to test, or actually doesn't want to test. He wants an extension. We'll give him like $1.8 million if he wants it. And yeah, we'll see if we end up keeping a couple of these guys on the squad. If not, we'll try to find some replacements for free agency to qualify, and then we'll kind of just go on from there. All right, so Saros wants to test, which I think is honestly fine if we get a different goalie. Fabro wants to test. Cole Smith wants to test. St. Sebastian, Palmieri, Greenov. Yeah, these guys were very not happy with the success, but we do get the young guys. That's all that really matters to me. So we'll have money. Hopefully there's a good free agency class. We're going to add some talent to this team. All right, so I picked up Riley Smith. I was able to get him. Needed another right winger, so we got him on the team. Unfortunately, I offered Marchand. He didn't want to accept. A couple guys already rejected me, too. Frederick Anderson rejected, which I'm going to try to get him, though. Connor Brown rejected. We did get Askarov back, which is cool. All right, so I was able to pick up Frederick Anderson, new goalie for the team. All right, so I was able to pick up Capo, For the squad, the Rangers did not match. I do have to give my first round pick in 2026 as well as a third round pick, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. So, welcome to the team, Capo. And my last signing that I'm going to make here is Dudnov. He's going to come to the squad, right winger, left winger. Just a veteran presence for the team. All right, so let's take a look at the third season's team here right now. I think I might try to get some defensemen before we start simulating, and I'll show you guys why. So right now, all the lines on the forward side, this is, the main lines, right, your normal lines, even strength, look pretty good. Obviously, I never really look at like the power play lines, penalty kill. They usually don't show these. Extra lines, goalies, scratched, no lines, right? And then offense, defense, kind of the same thing, right? Top line's great. The second line, I mean, again, we could maybe use just like another defenseman. So I'll look around and see, what's kind of out there in terms of, defensemen. I want to try to make maybe one small trade to just get another defenseman before we start simulating. So I'm going to see what's out there. And then if I find something that I'm attracted to, we'll make the trade. Otherwise, I'll probably just end up keeping the team the way it is. But I do want to see if I can get like another defenseman for the team. So let's just see what's out there in the market. All right, Drew Helleson, a 7th round pick. We traded a couple of guys that we haven't signed, as well as a 3rd round pick. We do get a better defenseman there for our right side. So I think that's going to be super helpful for us. Just more talent, just a talent upgrade there we kind of needed. Of course, coach edited these lines. I'm just going to do that so we get +1 chem. Of course, coach is going to keep editing them. See, Helleson could be up here, and then we have Radish. It's not bad. It was a little bit better. I'm a little bit more comfortable with that as the team. So let's see what happens. I'll see you guys at the middle of the season. We'll see how the team does. All right, I traded 4 first-round picks. We got a bunch of players here from the Maple Leafs. It's a ton of players, as you guys just saw. Our team is doing absolutely abysmal. I wanted the talent, just more talent. So I traded away 4 first-round picks. And I still have another first-rounder. For in the future, we could use that as potential trade. But, yeah, right now the team's struggling. I just figured let's just get some players on the team that can maybe help us out now. So, cool stuff. Probably could have maybe only gone 3, but I maybe overpaid a little bit. A little bit of a panic move because, quite honestly, yeah, we're doing pretty bad. I had to just make a trade, so here we are. All right, man, EA Simmons is absolutely terrible, 17, 26, and 5. It's kind of an embarrassment at this point, but, the team's not doing well. Probably going to have to make another trade, but, yeah, the team's really struggling. Not sure why. Looks like injuries potentially have been kind of, Capo's been hurt. A couple guys have been in and out of the lineup, but it's really nothing really that major. 38 points from Forsberg, 36 from Miller, 33 from Josie, Jarnkrok with 27, 25 from Kampf, Riley with 23, 23 from Glass, Kemmel with 23. In terms of assists, you get to see there Forsberg, Josie, 23, JT with 23. And then you got your goals there. Most goals on the team, Forsberg with 14, 13 from Miller. We've got 7 guys. In terms of goals, all the double figures. Power play points, 9 from Miller, Forsberg with 7, 7 for Jarnkrok we traded for. You got a lot of guys here. Kampf we acquired as well, David Kampf. Yeah, we acquired a lot of talent. But not enough. Not enough. If we're playing like garbage, it's hard when you get off to a horrible start, but, shout out the EA Sim engine for that one. Capo, most hits on the team, 98, 94 from Glass. Get your block shots right here. Most block shots on the team. Folk, giveaways, and then your takeaways. In case you guys are curious, takeaways. Thank you, EA. Appreciate it. David's leading the way there. All right, goalies. Askarov's been absolutely terrible. Anderson's been solid, just he's taking a lot of L's for some reason. So let's look at the Predators. In terms of goals for, goals against, a lot of fun stuff. Goals for, I imagine we're near the bottom of the league. We are. We're also the worst team, by the way, 2.60. And then 3.38 goals against is, not too great. So obviously the team's struggling once again. Embarrassing for indeed. Probably not going to make the playoffs once again in our 3rd season. So 4th season, we've got to make the playoffs, otherwise it's an absolute failure of a video. So hopefully we can, because quite frankly, this team ain't making it this year. All right, I grabbed Brian Hartman from the Coyotes. Traded some picks. So that's pretty much the team. Obviously we're not making any more moves this season, just in general. Obviously free agency, we're going to have to add some talent, but we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, where once again we're not going to make the playoffs. Once again, another horrible season for your Predators. I love the EA Sim engine, man. It's absolutely crazy. We can win 10 in a row and then lose 6 straight. It's just amazing how many losing streaks we go on. It's absolutely wild. Once again, horrible season, though. Not a single guy with over 60 points. We got Forsberg with 58 from Roman, who once again got scratched at the end of the season. 53 from Miller, 44 from Glass, 42 from John Krok. Camp with 41 from Kemmel. Kaka with 34. You get your assist there, 40 from Roman, 35 from Forsberg and Miller, 31 from Cody Glass, 27 from John Krok. Dudinov with 25, as well as Kemmel. Forsberg with 23 goals to lead team, a bunch of guys with 18, 16, a bunch of guys with 15 over here. Power play points, we got how many guys with power play points? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys at least in double figures. Of course, then we got your hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. Let's take a look at those bad boys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in triple digits. And you got your block shots, Folk, Josie, and Little Dragon, who we also acquired. And then we got your giveaways and takeaways in case you guys are curious. 122 from John Krok. And David Camp with 103. Then we have our goalies. Let's look at those bad boys over there. Askarov was absolutely abysmal. Anderson was really good. And then we called up Judd Kola. Cool. Excuse me. So, let's take a look at the team stats, of course. If EA will let me. Appreciate it. So, obviously, one more season. We got to get the job done. Obviously, make the playoffs, hopefully. So that way it's not a complete failure. So that's what I'm hoping for. Obviously, we had a bad season. Goals for, going to be near the bottom of the league. 28th place, 2.60, and 3.16 goals against per game. It's actually not that bad. We just couldn't seem to find a way to score, which was a problem. So, all right, we got one more season. It's do or die. Got to make the playoffs, otherwise it's an absolute atrocity of a video. So hopefully that it won't be the case. So let's see what happens. See who wins the awards and go on to the offseason. Blackhawks ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Let's take a look here at the awards if we can. Thank you very much, EA. I appreciate you. That's a lie. I don't appreciate them. Of course, we got the Jets, the Blackhawks, and then the Rangers. Let's take a look here at the awards. Anything good? We got Folk, Bill Masterson Memorial Trophy Award under the trusteeship of the Professional Hockey Writers Association, the NHL player, of course, NHL being trademark, who best exemplifies the qualities of perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. Good job, buddy. That's a great award to win. Well, I mean, it's a good award. Congrats to him, honestly. I'm not trying to be cheap, but goddamn, we were terrible. All I care about is that Stanley Cup, man. That's what we got to really win. So we got one more season to do it. Hopefully we can. Had we had our pick, it'd be pick number 6. But we don't, which is fine. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a franchise talent out there. And even if there is, I don't think we can even acquire it. I just don't think we have the assets to do so. I mean, we'll look. We'll always look. But more than likely, there won't be a franchise talent. I haven't seen one in a while, if I'm being honest. It's been a minute since I've seen a franchise talent. Of course, could be Rylan Clark. He could be a franchise talent. But I'm not even going to risk it. It doesn't look like he is, so we'll just sim the pick. And 81 overall, and he was a franchise talent. What are the odds? But only an 81. But still. Well, I guess if it was an 81, it was the first season franchise talent. It's going to be like an 88. But, that's not that big of a deal. So the re-sign phase. I mean, we'll have a tad bit of money playing with Glass. So I wouldn't mind keeping him around on the team. He actually doesn't want that much money. We'll throw him 3.2, honestly. I mean, that's fair. 85 overall. Again, the morale of the team is absolutely terrible. Dudinov doesn't want to re-sign, which is fine. Yarncog will re-sign. We'll sign him for that. So we'll try to see if we can get a couple of these guys back. They're qualifying offers. I don't even think we have any qualifiers, or at least not much of them. So we'll see if we can end up keeping on this team, and then we'll kind of just go on from there in free agency. If there's any talent that we add to this squad somehow, some way. So going to free agency, McDonough wants to test. Glass wants to test. John Krok wants to test. All these guys want to test because they are not happy with the team performance. I mean, do I blame them? Absolutely not. But we'll see who ends up qualifying. Got a lot of guys that are going to do qualifiers, things of that nature. So we'll go on to free agency and see if there's anybody in free agency that's going to be really good. I'm hoping that there is some good players out there. We'll try to re-sign like those other guys. Yeah. Okay, there's a couple guys here that wouldn't mind trying to sign. So let's see if we can get some of these guys on the team. All right, so picked up Dudinov back onto the team. Pretty happy with that. Jeremy's back on the squad as well, which is pretty cool. Kapanen's going to be on our squad. Jarncock's going to the Panthers. Ian Cole's going to be added to our team as well. Cody Glass is going to the wild. But we do get Jack Eichel. That's a big offer right there. It's a big signing for us, so happy for that. Talent-wise, should help us out immensely. I picked up Jordan Greenway onto the team, which is pretty cool. And then we're also going to get Rem Pitlick as well, the Lick of Pits. So my hope for this fourth and final season is that we can at least make the playoffs. That's the goal. Maybe even win a series, but I don't know if we're going to win a Stanley Cup. We'll see. I mean, sometimes we get lucky, get hot, but at the very minimum, we got to make the playoffs. So yeah, Jack Eichel slot into this lineup looks pretty good. I mean, I added this line, so dude, now it's the top line. The chem looks great. There's Rocky, second season, he's looking good. I mean, all the lines have chem right now, which is nice. Defensively, same thing. I added the lines so they all have chem. Of course, we still have the same goalies, which I can't find. There they are. Anderson, Askarov. So I'm hoping in this fourth and final season we can actually make the playoffs. So I'll see you guys right around the mid-season point. We'll see how this team does. All right, so we are sitting at 66 points. It's 31-16-4. The top of our division. We are looking better this season, which is nice. Jack Eichel making a big difference. 55 points, so that's looking good. 45 from Forsberg. Miller with 37. 36 from Capo. 33 from Rocky. 30 from Kamel. 25 from Josie. Ryan O'Reilly with 24. 20 from Parsonen. Here's your assist. 34 from Jack Eichel. 27 from Forsberg. Capo. 26. 25 from Miller. 23 from Josie. So the team's looking better. Eichel's leading the team in scoring with 21. You can see there, 7 guys in double figures in terms of goals. Power play points, you got 4 guys in double figures. Eichel leading the way. Your hits right there, 97 from Forsberg and Capo to lead the way. 80 from Miller and Eichel. You got your block shots, giveaways, takeaways. There's your block shots. 72 from Jeremy, back on the squad. Timothy's 71, 63 from Justin Falk. Giveaways right there, and then your takeaways. 64 from Jack Eichel, man. He is helping us out. Askarov, much better season, as well as Anderson. He's doing pretty solid as a backup. We take it. There's really no assets to trade, so this is basically going to be the team. And we're looking good this season. Entire league, we're looking good. Top 5 team. We're scoring 3.86 goals for per game, which actually isn't a lot. But we are defending very well. 2.90 goals against average, which is top 5 in the league. So let's keep it up. I mean, that's going to be pretty much it. I mean, we're just going to keep the team as is. We'll see what happens the rest of the way. I'm hoping that we can make the playoffs. It looks like we should be able to, but I don't want to jinx myself. All right, so it looks like we are going to make the playoffs at 41, 34, and 7. Kind of not that great of the second half of the season, actually. Really bad, awful second half of the season, but somehow, some way, we at least made the playoffs. So it's not a complete failure. Let's go. Got to take on the Avalanche, 46, 32, and 4. They had 96 points in total, which actually isn't a lot, but hey, we'll take it. Eichel, 80 points lead the team. 65 from Forsberg. JT Miller with 61. 52 from Rocky. 51 from Kamel. Kako, 48. Right, Josie with 42, etc., etc. You got your assists. Most on the team, Jack Eichel, 39 from Forsberg. JT with 38. Roman with 37. Capo with 35. Got your goal scoring. Jack Eichel, 31, 27 from Rocky. Forsberg, 26, 23 from JT. And then we've got ourselves power play points. We got 5 guys in double figures. Jack Eichel with 20 to lead the squad. Your most hits on the team. You've got Forsberg. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys at least 100 hits. You get your block shots there. Timothy, Yossi, and Jeremy. Then your giveaways, 106 from Jeremy, and then takeaways there, 111 from Jack Eichel. Goalies, Askarov, not too bad. Anderson, it was decent. Of course, Askarov's going to be hurt. But, yep. You got Cola. Got called up. God, 41, 34, and 7 again. Not a great second half of the season, like I said. Pretty bad, actually. Canucks, man, 117 points somehow, some way. Not sure how, but, you know, sim engine is the sim engine, right? Your goals for per game, I mean, we didn't really score a lot, but we made it. 2.96, and then 3.2 goals against. Honestly, yeah, I'm surprised we made it, but I'll take it. 16th in the NHL, so we needed to make it. So now I got the Avalanche. I mean, we could take a look at how we played against them. We were absolutely abysmal against them this entire season. So, it may be in the playoffs that'll change, but knowing EA, probably not. 3-2 loss, 4-3 loss. We had a 1-0 loss, 5-4 shootout loss. Honestly, it's not, I guess not really abysmal per se, but and was that it? And we had a 4-3 win in preseason. Well, this is where the big boys shine. So hopefully we can maybe get a W. Game 1, we lose 3-1. Shout out to EA Sim Engine. Sorry, there was like a piece of fuzz, and I got it. I got the piece of fuzz right here. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. Can you see that on camera? Yeah, you can see that on camera. Oh, there you go. Just gonna get rid of that thing. All right, Game 2, we get a win. Okay, so it's a 1-1 series, 4-3 overtime win. Let's go. Game 3 would be nice to win, and we don't. We get absolutely destroyed. Shout out to the Sim Engine. And I'd like to not go down 3-1. Of course we do. But if it was the other way around, we'd be down 3-1 because it's EA. So we got to win 3 straight. Can we do it? Probably not. Not expecting anything to come of this. But you never know. Maybe we could, maybe just maybe, we could slip our way in. Let's see what happens. Nashville versus Colorado. Let's see if we can get lucky here. First goal is going to go to Landeskog, so obviously not, as we were already down 1-0 power play, and they don't score against us. We need to actually get a goal. No, we don't. Nathan McKinnon, nice. We're down 2-0 in the first period. This is not looking good for your Nashville Predators. We can score a goal here. Okay, Dudenov gets a goal, 2-1. All right, that's a little bit better. All right, so we're down 2-1. At least we got a goal back. I'd like to tie it up if we can, EA. That'd be really appreciative if you could do that. We need to score here, convert. We don't. Are they going to convert? They don't. I'd like to get a goal here. Convert. Can we convert? Can't convert. Can we convert here? Power play, come on. Can't convert, man. Not getting up a lot of shots, and we are going to the final period here. It's down 2-1. I'd like to tie it up if we can. Colorado's getting a lot of shots up. We got a power play once again. Can we convert? Can't convert, man. Just can't convert. 8:47 to go, and of course, Rantanen gets a goal for them. Nice. Shout out the EA Sim Engine. And we're going to end up losing this game 3-1. 4-1. I'm sorry. Laconin gets an extra goal, because why not? Well, shout out to EA. Couldn't get the job done. Get it first rounded. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. But it is what it is. Sometimes the sim is just not on your side, and that was what that was today. We also had injuries, so that didn't help either. Let's take a look at the playoff stats. Dudenov is our leading scorer. Yeah, that's not good. Capo. Yeah, not very good whatsoever. Obviously, we didn't have our top goalie, so that didn't really help. Anderson, 1-4. He was absolutely abysmal in the playoffs. All right, well, let's just see who wins the Stanley Cup, and then look at the awards and go on to the well, not the offseason because we're done. So just go to the full screen, I guess. That's really what we're gonna do. Avalanche winning the Stanley Cup could have been us if we beat them, right? Probably not. Like to stop simulating, please. Please stop simulating, EA. Please stop simulating, EA. Please stop simulating. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can take a look at the awards before we head out. Avalanche, Canucks, Avalanche, Rangers. Then we do not have any Predators here. We don't. All right, with that being said, let's go to the full screen, close out the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Comment down below this videos, whatever socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description if you like the content from TJP. So looking at these standings here, we have one more Eastern Western Conference team in terms of teams that didn't make the playoffs, and we're finally getting to our playoff teams. So next Western Conference team that didn't make the playoffs was the Flames. And our final Eastern Conference team that we have to do is the Penguins. So the Penguins and the Flames, and after that we're halfway through with the NHL teams, and we just need to do 16 more. 16 more painstakingly long videos that everybody hates. Actually, we haven't had a lot of hate comments this time around. That's because most people don't even watch the NHL content. Anyways, not that it really matters. But anyways, I'm going to head out for now. I'm trying to think what we have. So I'm trying to think when this video is going to go out. So we have our... Yeah, we're going to have a 2K video coming, because we have 2 more 2K normal team rebuilds for 2K coming out. So we got to do that. We already posted our EA Sports FC video, the Inter Miami one that came out yesterday. By the time of this recording, yeah, okay. So be on the lookout for some videos. That's all I know. I know there's gonna be like a Kahoot video in there too. So be on the lookout for that whenever that comes. So with that being said, I'm gonna head out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon, and peace.